I tested over 30 AI detectors to find out the best ones for you to save your time and money. And in this video, I'll list you 4 best AI detectors. I will quickly show you how those work. And also, this is not just a boring list where I list one tool after the other, but these all serve a different purpose. And if you want to try these tools out, make sure to check the links in the description or at the top comment, because there you will find the best deals. And as the very first tool on this list, we have the best AI text detector that I have ever tested, and that is called Winston AI. Alrighty, so here is the Winston AI dashboard, and you can detect AI in a couple of ways, but I have figured out this one to be the best for AI content detection. So if you have written a blog post, you can click on Start Content Scan. And just an example, here is a blog post that I wrote using GPT just a second ago. So what you can do is you can copy paste the content here, and then you can click on Scan Text. And it will only take a couple of seconds before the AI has rendered the result. And once that happens, you're going to get a human score. And for example, in this example, I used GPT-written blog post. So the result gives me a 1% human written score, which basically means that this is 0% human and 100% AI. And actually it says it here, Winston AI has detected the text as 1% human. It is highly probable that an AI text generation tool was used. And also we can test this with another blog post. This one is a fully human written piece of content. So this is something where I did not use AI one bit. And if we copy paste that content to the text scan section and we hit scan text again, we're going to get a score that will say that this piece of content has been produced by a human. As you can see, 100% human written score. And this brings me to the next AI detector, which is called Originality AI. And this tool specializes in detecting plagiarism in your text content. Okay, so to use Originality AI to detect plagiarism in your content, the first thing you need to do is sign up and then hit start a new content scan. And here you will see all these placeholders for all these different AI detection scores. But what I want you to do here is you need to uncheck this AI checkbox and then just leave this plagiarism check as it is. So now this will only check for plagiarism. And now let's go back to the blog post that I presented you with in the previous example. This blog post right here is something that I have published, so it is already on the internet, and this content belongs to me. And now if somebody comes here and they copies the content and they go to Originality AI plagiarism check and they copy paste the content here and they hit scan, they are going to see a plagiarism score that should be close to 100%, which means that this content is stolen, which would indeed be the case because, as I said, this blog post is already out there. And as you can see, it only took like 15 seconds for the AI to find that this is indeed almost 100% plagiarized, simply because this blog post already exists. Now what you can do here is once you get the score, you can start to scroll through the content. And if you highlight these red sections over here, it is showcasing you what's the situation with this piece of text. So for instance, here it's saying that it is 100% likelihood of being plagiarized. And that's even not it, because you obviously want to know from where this content has been stolen from. And now what you can do here is you can go to the right hand side where it says Originality AI, plagiarism, and then the score, and you can scroll down below here. And here you will see the matched websites section. So these are all the websites that this content could be stolen from. And for instance, for me, it's saying that this is like in 17 different sites. So because I have published this content or very similar content on my blogs, it is showing me that I'm stealing from these pages. So this content belongs to me, and these are the places that I have shared this content at. And that's pretty useful. So this way you can actually spot from where the content has been stolen from, and you can match or test if the text matches with the resource that you can open here in this report. And as the next AI detector on the list, we have a tool called AI Detector. So that is aidetector.com, and this tool is best for checking AI in images. Now, once you have signed up to aidetector.com, head over to the Detect AI in Images section, and now you can just drag and drop images into the view. So just an example, here is an AI generated picture. And if I drag and drop it into the view, it will take only 10 to 15 seconds and it will show me that this is an AI generated photo, which is exactly what it is because I just asked ChatGPT to create a picture for me of a dog. And now let's compare the result with a human-made image, that is a picture that has actually taken place. So this is a real photo, and now if I drag and drop this into the view, it says that this is 1% AI, so it is not giving it quite the 100% human-made score, but it's very close. So this is suggesting that this is a real photo. So there is only a 1% chance that this is an AI generated photo. And now let's put this AI image detector into a real test. So I have a real photo of a dog right here. And here is an AI generated version of this photo. So I literally just asked ChatGPT to recreate this picture and to be as accurate as possible. So here you can see that create an identical image to this, and here's the result. So let's start by dragging and dropping in the real image first. That's awesome. It says that there is only 1% chance that this image was generated with AI. But now let's drag and drop the AI generated identical version to this one to see if it's actually able to spot that this is a fake photo and it's just resembling the original one, but it was made with AI. And there you have it. So it is saying that this is 99% AI. I mean, come on, isn't that pretty cool? Because if you look at this photo and if you look at this photo, is there a way for you to tell which one is real and which one is fake? I mean, at least I couldn't tell this, but yeah, this AI tool is actually able to try and test that one out as well. And then as the next tool, we have ChatGPT, which is in my opinion the best for AI fact checking. And that is simply because it has the access to the internet and it can quickly do the research on your behalf. So for example, here I'm prompting the AI that you are a fact checker assistant for my research paper. Can you check if this is true and fix it if it's not? And here I'm claiming that Artorialli, which is by the way me, is a Finnish hockey player that plays in NHL. And obviously this is not true, but let's see if the AI is able to do the research to figure this out and if it's able to correct what I really do. And here it is. So it is saying that the statement is inaccurate. And it's actually saying that Artorialli is a Finnish content creator and writer who focuses on technology and AI topics. He's active on platforms like Medium and YouTube, and he shares reviews and tutorials related to AI applications and digital tools, which is exactly what I do. And also, there is no evidence to suggest that Artorialli is a professional hockey player who has played in the National Hockey League, which is true because I have never played hockey in my life. So there are some AI fact checker tools, but right now I think that ChatGPT 4o model is the best AI research tool and the fact checker in that same sentence.